Margarito had a couple decent sequences in the round, but not enough to give him anywhere near give him the round.
Oh, no.
But we want to show you the sequences and show you exactly what happened. Now, here he is. Now, look at the defense that you talked about, Barry. He's doing this great, but he needs more of this. But a lot of these punches are being blocked, and a lot get through, too. That was one of the best sequences of the fight for Margarito. But look at Manny now. There's 3-4 unanswered.
It's almost like he wants to keep it interesting for himself. And here's Margarito again with the same time. He's going for those sneaky uppercuts, but I think a lot has been taken out of him. So whenever Pacquiao taps those gloves, it's like, okay, let's get it on. And it's interesting to note that Claudio in that last fight, although he did not land that often, when he did, Pacquiao at the end of the fight was a little slower. Not the case tonight.
Not at all. This is round 6. They're doing what they can on that swelling under the right eye of Margarito, but it's not getting any better.
Every once in a while, guys, lift your headphones on and listen to what's going on in this arena.
Yeah.
I tell you, I get goosebumps listening to this fight. This is unbelievable.
This is like a World Cup atmosphere, which is great. Quite the production. Top Rank did an excellent job.
Thank God they don't have those horns here.
Oh, yes.
That's what we need.
Look at Manny, just brilliant boxing.
Well, great movement. He's giving them all the angles. And I mean, you know, again, we're overusing the word, but it's a clinic. I mean, you want to know how to fight? Here you go. Here's a training film.
Remember, the great thing about boxing is one big solid punch, and Manny gets lackadaisical anytime and loses concentration. Can turn this fight right around. Always keep that in mind when you got a big fight.
You're exactly right, and Freddie Roach is the best at reminding him exactly what up. In the midst of all this chaos, he's a nice calm presence when you go to that corner.
Yeah, that's a great thing about Freddie in his corner. Different cornermen use different tactics. Freddie's is total serenity. If you don't believe in the one-punch theory, ask Michael Moore.
Well, that's right, yeah.
Cost him a world title.
But with all due respect, I think Manny Pacquiao is a smarter fighter than Michael Moore.
Yeah. I mean, we may be looking at one of the greatest fighters that ever lived. I mean, if statistics and whatnot tell the story, certainly 8 world titles, he's going to win his 8th tonight.
Well, Colonel, you've seen 900 of them, or called them too. I'm sure you've seen thousands more. Just off of physical ability, he's got to rank up there in the top 5.
Easy.
Combination of speed, power, agility, balance.
Benito Lopez is my #1 in history for me, the great Mexican Hall of Famer. But this kid, man, he's right there. But you know something? I'm a big Floyd Mayweather guy, too. I think he's one of the greatest defensive fighters that lives today in fights.
I happen to agree with you.
All the more reason that fight needs to be made. Coming out of the end of round 6, and it's just more of the same thing.
Beautiful counter shots by Margarito.
Pacquiao got his hand wrapped on the rope, and Margarito hit him a pretty good shot.
Margarito not done, not going out without a fight.
No, I think that one punch got Pacquiao's attention.
Oh, that's a big left hand by Pacquiao.
And now Pacquiao fighting off the ropes and kind of getting things back to where they were.
Listen to the crowd as the bell.
Great equalizer, Manny Pacquiao. That's Jinky, his wife, who doesn't look too terribly concerned. Her man is looking pretty awesome tonight. Got into a heated exchange in this last round. Freddie Roach probably telling him to stick to the game plan. This is a dangerous man you're in front of.
This is where he gets hurt. Watch and see if his hand gets hung up in the rope.
I thought it did.
Yeah, it does. It does, Barry. The left hand. And Margarito right on top. And then he blasted him a shot right to the liver. He hurt him.
That almost dropped it.
Oh, yeah, and that shot, you saw him wince, and he's wincing there. Yeah, that shot, those shots hurt.
Remember what we said, the one punch from the big puncher can change the course of the mighty river in a hurry. That's the excitement of this fight, even though Manny is totally dictating it.
Now we're going to have to wipe some of the Vaseline off.
And Margarito obviously is taking a lot of punishment. Remains to be seen whether it's really hurting him, if you know what I mean. He's obviously, the face looks like it's deteriorating, but he's taken some big shots from big punches before.
Yeah, he has. And actually, it's not appreciably worse than it was a couple of rounds ago.
Again, Barry, it's to the power side. You know, the right eye is where that left hand has a home. And it is getting a little bit bigger.
Yeah, now it is, yeah.
And, you know, one big pop atop that thing is splat open.
Wow,
And it used to be a cheek and be a bone.
We're right in the front row for that, gentlemen.
Yeah, thanks.
The other thing, the problem is, this goes on another couple of rounds, is if the eye totally closes up, referee might have to stop the fight. And look at now, Barry. Look at it now.
Yeah, it's getting much worse, almost by the second here now. And I think this fight is so lopsidedly in Pacquiao's favor that Lawrence Cole would be well advised not to go too far.
Well, Rito showed signs of life in the last round. Still coming forward, still being aggressive, but is it being effective? Not so much.
When he goes out, Mario, it'll be on his shield.
Oh, yeah.
He'll quit the Tijuana fight.
Oh, no.
Pacquiao just pot-shotting him now.
Colonel scorecard. Got Pacquiao pitching a shutout. 60-63.
Yep. There's a right hand from Margarito. And another right hand from Margarito, and another one.
Manny throwing shots, get just a hair careless there for a second.
And now he bounces right back.
And good foot movement by Pacquiao. Because you want to exchange and get out quickly, because this is still a strong individual in front of you. And this is what Margarito wants to keep him, Colonel, on those ropes, and Pacquiao feels his back touch those ropes and quickly moves.
Such a skill game.
Six-punch combination right there.
And his sixth round
Right on top of it. And the way he's able to unleash those combinations, he's got such incredible balance.
Gino, you said the Energizer Bunny. I don't think anything describes him better than perpetual motion this entire fight for these kids. Look at that right eye of Margarito. Almost totally closed up.
10 seconds left here in round 7. Margarito did get there again with a right hand.
Every now and then you're right, Barry. He does with punches, but it's not enough to slow down Pacquiao.
You know what's amazing? Pacquiao knows how to slide down the ropes. That time he chose not to just stay there and go.
And now the fans siding with Manny Pacquiao almost to the number. And I would expect they are watching the same fight that we are. And that would be the right choice right at the moment.
There's some decent body work that Margarito does. And we want to show you that because, well, this is a lopsided fight. I mean, this guy is a warrior, and he's doing some good things. And watch this. Bang right there, right on the liver, and he hurts Manny a little bit with that, and then he cracks him with the right hand. But Manny is just so well conditioned, he's able to gobble it up from a very heavy-handed guy.
And he knows how to utilize his speed to the best of those combinations. 3-4 punch combination, steps to the side, and doesn't give him a target to hit.
You say Margarito's got to figure a way to slow him down. I can't figure out how he would slow this guy down.
Well, I think, Marta, your point, again, a very good point, that it's his side-to-side movement, too, and he does. He'll throw a combination, he'll step left, and get out of harm's way. And, you know, that's the way you draw it up.
And there's difference between fast and quick fighters. Floyd Mayweather, very, very quick. Those hands are very, very quick. Not as quick laterally as a Pacquiao. Doesn't have that fast lateral movement. Knows defensively he's the best. But as far as getting those different angles and looks, it's a tough guy to train for, or train against, I should say.
The more I see of Manny, the more I want to see the Floyd Mayweather fight. I'm a huge fan of what Mayweather does in the ring. I'm not a fan at all of what he does on the ring.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. And then, ironically, Mayweather's style is the kind of style, that counter-punching style, sort of in that Marquez vein, that would give Pacquiao the most problems.
Well, it's a fight that not only is it important to those two guys with how much money they're going to make or to the promoters, it's important to the sport. I mean, that fight has to be made for the sport of boxing.
Look at this. Manny chooses to stay in the ropes and mix with him.
And that's not a good place to be because Margarito still, we can hear those punches, gentlemen, and they're still coming with ferocity. And Manny likes to mix it up. He does.
Sometimes a fighter just has to fight. Test himself. Look at
vicious shots at Margarito, taking them and smiling. And Pacquiao's going, wow, this is a tough customer here in front of me.
I'll say. Margarito might have given it his best shot just a moment ago. He had Pacquiao on the ropes and hit him.
And he has him there again. Let's see if he can be busy and do what he needs to do.
Pacquiao slides this time. He had enough of the ball, Margarito.
Because even when he's hitting you in the arms or in the shoulders, well, you're feeling those shots.
Now the left eye is beginning to swell up of Margarito.
Pacquiao backs into the ropes again.
The crowd going wild, sensing Margarito is doing something effective.
Well, the work rate of Pacquiao has been so extraordinary, he's got to slow down. I mean, it's not humanly possible to continue at the rate that he was energizing, bunnying along.
You would think.
Well, of course, that's what I said against Clowney, too. And when he threw 1,300 punches or something, didn't he?
Look at this.
And this is a much more entertaining affair than with Clowney. Margarito coming to fight.
Margarito's landed some of his best punches of the fight in this round.
Yes,
but he hasn't won the round, I don't think.
No, hasn't done enough because Pacquiao's had an answer for everything he's thrown at him. Beautiful counter shot by Margarito. I mean, Pacquiao with lefts and rights.
He's the warrior, Pacquiao. He chooses to stay in the corner. Where does the energy come from? What?
It's remarkable.
Much to the chagrin of Freddie Roach, who wishes he doesn't stop. This is some of Margarito's great work. Nice body shots against Pacquiao. Busy with some short left hooks. Caught him with a right. Again, another nice body shot. Barrage of punches, some of Margarito's best work. He's just not able to keep him on the ropes long enough to do anything of detriment. Pacquiao answering with combinations of his own. Whenever Margarito may feel he does have the upper hand or is gaining momentum, Pacquiao is there to stop it and answer. Big uppercut thrown by Margarito. One still very dangerous, the Tijuana Tornado. One of those big uppercuts